Viewers, the Mumbai police, apart from probing the involvement of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang in the sensational murder of NCP leader, former Maharashtra Minister Baba Siddique, is also looking into the possible role of a well-known Mumbai builder. Sources said a slum rehabilitation authority project was very close to Baba Siddique. He was vocal about it. Siddique and his son have also, Congress MLA zeeshan, been protesting against the two slum redevelopment projects for the past few months. And this is possible that it could be a crime syndicate at war. And the Baba Siddique murder, Bishnoi gang wants to overrun D company. They also want to rule the crime syndicate. Now, the Bishnoi gang and the D company tied to K group. Bishnoi Brar linked with Babra Khalsa. And the D company tied to K group since 2002. We're also being told in the investigation that Bishnoi Brar wants to establish a Mumbai syndicate. The SRA dispute could be, the slum rehabilitation dispute could be behind the murder. Siddique, remember viewers, had primary interest in real estate. He's known as Bandra's real estate king. His son and he were against this SRA project. He demanded transparency for the slum residents. Zeeshan stalled the conducting survey of slum colony. And this SRA development project could be the key that we are looking at. Let me go across to Satyaprakash and Sandeep joining us on this story. Sandeep, we spoke to you yesterday. You went to the crime spot. What are the investigation different angles that the Mumbai police is coming out with?
Check.
Yes. Sandeep, if you can tell me, what are the different angles the Mumbai police is probing?
Yes, as far as Mumbai Police Crime Branch is concerned, remember, total 4 accused have been arrested in this very matter. In fact, the shooters who were in fact involved in Baba Siddique's killing, 2 shooters have been in fact arrested, and in fact, as far as weapons is concerned, total 3 weapons have been recovered. One of the weapon was recovered today in the morning when from a bag in Bandra area. And in fact, as far as the shooters are concerned, remember, in this very case, it is being said that it is not just limited to Lawrence Bishnoi. Why this whole shootout happened and what could be the possible reason is that there was a land, in fact, a slum area in Bandra East, and there were a dispute between the people within the real estate against Baba Siddique. Baba Siddique and Zeeshan Siddique was someone who was in fact opposing the redevelopment of a slum area located in Bandra East. And in fact, remember, where this shootout happened, it is the same area which area was supposed to be redeveloped. So ultimately, Mumbai Police Crime Branch is also investigating who is the person who connected Lawrence Bishnoi and who gave the contract to kill Baba and Zeeshan Siddique. Ultimately, it was not just Baba Siddique but also Zeeshan Siddique on the target of this very shooters. That is what is being said. And in fact, one of the accused who had provided logistics to the shooters, he has been arrested, and he was produced before the court today, in fact, and his police custody has been granted by Mumbai court today to Mumbai Police Crime Branch. So there are multiple angles that are being in fact probed. Who is, the enemy, the real enemy of Baba Siddique, who connected Lawrence Bishnoi gang to kill Baba Siddique. That is also something that is being investigated by Mumbai Police Crime Branch.
Absolutely. I also want to go across to Satyaprakash. Satyaprakash, Mumbai Police ने बहुत सारी छानबीन की है, कुछ लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया है. लेटेस्ट प्रवीण लौंकर भी उनकी अब हिरासत में है 21 अक्टूबर तक. आपकी सोर्सेज क्या कह रही हैं? क्या कारण है इस पूरे मर्डर का?
देखिए रिदम, इस मामले को लेकर मुंबई पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम हर एंगल से जांच कर रही है, चाहे एसआरए प्रोजेक्ट वाला मामला था, क्योंकि एसआरए प्रोजेक्ट का मामला लगभग 6 महीने पहले लगातार यहाँ पे ज़ेशान सिद्दीकी विरोध प्रदर्शन कर रहे थे और बाबा सिद्दीकी विरोध प्रदर्शन कर रहे थे और इसको लेकर मामला भी दर्ज हुआ था। मैं इस समय क्राइम स्पॉट पे हूँ और तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ। मुंबई पुलिस की क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम पहुंची हुई है और यहाँ पर अलग अलग एंगल से जाँच कर रही है। क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम ज़ेशान सिद्दीकी के ऑफिस में भी पहुंची है और लगभग 2 घंटे ज़्यादा बीत चुके हैं। लगातार जो ऑफिस के अंदर सीसीटीवी है उसको देख रही है, क्योंकि बाबा सिद्दीकी जो ऑफिस में आए थे 7 बजे तकरीबन आए थे और तकरीबन 9:25 पे वो ऑफिस से निकले थे। तो उस समय जो लोग मिलने के लिए आए थे ऑफिस के अंदर, उसको देखा जा रहा है कि कहीं जो शूटर थे कहीं वो ऑफिस के आसपास तो नहीं आए थे या अंदर आए थे, क्योंकि वो जो शूटर थे पहले से रेकी हर चीज़ कर रहे थे। तो इसको लेकर कहीं ना क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम लगभग 2 घंटे ज़्यादा बीत चुके हैं। क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम को अंदर गए हुए ज़ेशान सिद्दीकी के ऑफिस के अंदर लगातार मॉनिटर किया जा रहा है कि देखा जा रहा है कि जो लोग मिलने के लिए बाबा सिद्दीकी को उस दिन आए थे कौन कौन लोग थे। फिलहाल क्राइम स्पॉट पे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम पहुंची हुई है, क्राइम ब्रांच के ऑफिसर पहुंचे हुए हैं और देखा जा रहा है, यहाँ तस्वीरें देख सकते हैं कि मुंबई पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम है और यहाँ पर लगातार देखा जा रहा है किस तरह से जो शूटर आए थे किस तरह से गए थे यहाँ पर, और ऑफिस से बाबा सिद्दीकी जब निकले थे तो कितनी दूर से फायरिंग किया गया था। सारी चीज़ों को एक कहीं ना कहीं पंचनामा किया जा रहा है क्राइम ब्रांच द्वारा और सारे ऑफिसर पहुंचे हुए हैं। ऑफिस के अंदर क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम है, लगातार हर एंगल से क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम जांच कर रही है। रिदम,
बिल्कुल जैसे आप कह रहे हैं, I also want my colleague Shravan to tell us more details about what's been happening here. Because viewers, I'm going to stay with Sandeep and with Satya Prakash as Shravan will also be joining us. The SRA development project, very crucial to this entire syndicate, to this entire thing that's been happening. Shravan is also joining us now. Shravan, give us details. Does it seem likely, with your Mumbai police sources and others that you've spoken to, Shravan, that it could be the SRA dispute that could be behind this murder?
Well, in fact, Rhythm, it is the top angle of investigation right now. As far as Bollywood Bishnoi gang is concerned, that appears to be a complete decoy. It is a case of contract killing. They are looking at who exactly gave the contract, but it stems from a slum redevelopment project dispute. That's the main angle of the entire probe right now. Let's take you through the details of it. We are talking about 2 major projects. In fact, in the month of August is when Zeeshan Siddique's son, it is, I beg your pardon, Baba Siddique's son, Zeeshan Siddique, was booked in the month of August, number 1. Number 2, what we are being told is that they had blocked these 2 projects because they believed that this did not do justice to the slum dwellers. The reason why this is becoming even more important, it is a 20,000 crore project that we are talking about, 10 acre. That's exactly the spread of what we are looking at right now as far as this project goes. The third aspect is that a real estate magnate was actually behind the redevelopment project, and that is the reason why right now the police essentially looking at whether at all a contract was given to kill Baba Siddique so that there is no obstruction to begin with. And the reason why this becomes even more important is that, remember, this is not a small project we are talking about. We are talking about a project that is spread across 10 acres. The possibility of developing it is over, you're looking at over 7 acres that you're going to develop. You have a 5-star hotel that is coming up at that very location. Over 5,500 family members are likely to be housed after this project is redeveloped. So that is the reason why this becomes even more clearer at this stage as to why exactly the obstruction by Baba Siddique and his son Zeeshan Siddique may have actually riled up a few builders in Mumbai. And that's exactly what they are looking at right now, Rhythm.
I also want to get in a sense, Shravan, one more question here. Like you've just told us, this means that the Bishnoi angle that's been coming out is just a ploy as the Mumbai police very seriously is trying to look into this Bandra Kurla complex project.
Well, in fact, these are 2 projects that was being built over the last few months itself. We are talking about 2 important builders who have been given the contract, and this contract is worth about 20,000 crore rupees. And remember, his son actually played a pivotal role in obstructing the survey that was supposed to be carried out. And in the month of August itself, Zeeshan Siddique was blocked for obstructing the work. That's where it all started. Secondly, what's important to point out here, that there are multiple business rivalry angles that are now being looked into. The very fact that this business rivalry is now becoming one of the key reasons why the Mumbai police is essentially looking at who possibly gave the contract. It is abundantly clear that the contract was given. Now, it could very well be that the contract was actually given to the Bishnoi gang. Now, that's a possibility. But the fact of the matter is this, that what could be the murder motive. The murder motive, one of the top angle that is being looked into, is the land dispute, the slum rehabilitation land dispute that is being looked into.
Okay, I also want to get some details that I'm getting right now as we are speaking. We have a confrontation that our reporter Harish has had with one of the possible accused. Let's first look into that breaking news coming in.
हरीश बिश्नोई से बात हुई थी क्या कभी? हरीश, गाड़ी दिया था तुमने उसको? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है?
हरीश, इस सुपारी में और कौन-कौन से लोग शामिल थे आपके अलावा?
और कौन-कौन लोग था तुम्हारे साथ? हरीश, कितने दिवस?
बंदूक को अंदर ले लो।
हरीश बिश्नोई से बात हुई थी क्या कभी? हरीश, गाड़ी दिया था तुमने उसको? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है?
हरीश, कौन-कौन से लोग शामिल थे? हरीश, इस सुपारी में और कौन-कौन से लोग शामिल थे आपके अलावा?
और कौन-कौन लोग था तुम्हारे साथ? हरीश, कितने दिवस?
बंदूक को अंदर ले लो।
हरीश बिश्नोई से बात हुई थी क्या कभी? हरीश, गाड़ी दिया था तुमने उसको? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है? हरीश शुभम कहाँ है?
हरीश, कौन-कौन से लोग शामिल थे? हरीश, इस सुपारी में और कौन-कौन से लोग शामिल थे आपके अलावा?
और कौन-कौन लोग था तुम्हारे साथ? हरीश, कितने दिवस?
बंदूक को अंदर ले लो।
I want to go across to Sandeep also. Sandeep, you've also been tracking the story, been at the crime scene. Yesterday, we also saw Akhil at one of the accused person's main places in Kurla and where he'd been staying, the contract killers, when they'd come from Pune. Satyaprakash is also tracking those developments. Here, there's a confrontation of the accused Harish. Our reporter tried to speak to him. But the larger perspective now being this Bishnoi angle is a ploy. And now the real angle that needs to be looked at, Sandeep, is this SR project and the builders who were at the helm of it.
Rhythm, as far as Shravan mentioned recently that, it is not just a murder of a politician. It is a murder of a person who was also involved in real estate industry. He was someone who was against the slum redevelopment project of Nyaneshwar Nagar located in Bandra. Now, as far as the SRA project is concerned, remember, this is, this plot was supposed to get redeveloped since 2000, and Baba Siddique being a local MLA out there, he had been in fact trying to redevelop that project, but ultimately when he switched from Mahavikas Aghadi, there were people who had some vested interest into that SRA project, and ultimately, they wanted to redevelop that project, and Baba Siddique and Zeeshan Siddique were someone who were in fact against that very redevelopment. Ultimately, due to shift of Baba Siddique from Mahavikas Aghadi to Mahayuti, there were few people in the builder lobby who had some vested interest, and they were against Baba Siddique. Ultimately, this this could, this could might have impacted to their businesses. And in the same angle, now Mumbai Police Crime Branch is in fact have started the probe whether it is a kind of contract killing that was in fact given, because it was not just only Baba Siddique Rhythm, it was also Zeeshan Siddique, and Zeeshan Siddique is the local MLA out there. He's the MLA for Bandra East, and recently Zeeshan Siddique's security was beefed up by the state intelligence department had given a report regarding